Toronto teachers take students on field trip to pro-Palestinian march, lead them in anti-Semitic chants. These are grade 7, grade 8 kids. These teachers are lunatics. These teachers are fanatics. These teachers are woke cultists. They are crazy. They think the kids belong to them. You see, they're all Marxists. They think everything belongs to the state, including you and including your children. Everything. And nothing happens. Nothing happens. We know this is a problem, and it's just allowed to continue and fester and get worse and worse and worse and rot and rot and rot. I mean, is the goal to eventually just have children learn nothing but activism? I think that's it. I mean, this is all the critical pedagogy. This is critical pedagogy. That's what's taken over. It's this thing founded by this guy, Paulo Freire, I believe his name was, a fucking Marxist revolutionary. Of course, he said himself openly that the purpose of education was to turn children into revolutionaries. That's the purpose. Well, it seems like his legacy lives on, doesn't it? It lives on in Canadian schools, where the teachers feel that it's perfectly responsible to, without their parents' consent, take students on a field trip to pro-Palestinian march, lead them in anti-Semitic chants. I'm not saying they should be taking them to pro-Israel protests or pro-Israel marches. I'm saying that they shouldn't take them to any of this shit, that politics should be left out of it completely. I think all of them should be fired. I think there should be background checks to make sure the teachers aren't commies, right? I mean, at this point, they're just up to no good. Quote, they lied about the purpose of the field trip. They lied about what students would do. The Toronto District School Board teachers who lied to Toronto parents must be held accountable. Independent MP Kevin Wong wrote. Yes, they must be held accountable. Must be. You know what their punishment should be? They should have to teach about the crimes of communism, the crimes of Lenin, the crimes of Stalin, the crimes of Mao, of Pol Pot, of Fidel Castro, of Che, right? That should be their punishment. They should be forced to, and monitored every second. Can you imagine how much that would pain them? Toronto District School Board teachers reportedly misled students and parents about the objective of a field trip Wednesday as kids in grades 7 and 8 reportedly marched to anti-Israel and pro-Palestine slogans being shouted by their instructors. Misled students and parents. Oh, far leftist lying, especially to children's parents. What a surprise that is. Video reportedly taken of the trip shows children being led as adults chants of from Turtle Island to Palestine, occupation is a crime. So what is Turtle Island? Well, that's supposedly North America. Turtle Island. Okay, it's not called Turtle Island, though. It's called Canada, right? Canada. North America isn't actually a turtle. That's well established. Geologists will tell you that. It's not a turtle. I mean, I know modern ones maybe don't know the difference. I don't know. I mean, the point of modern education, the point of modern universities seems to be to mislead everybody into believing untrue things about the world and people and the universe, but whatever. But you see, they just can't help themselves from Turtle Island to Palestine. So really, it's about Canada's racist. That's what it's really about. I mean, underneath it all, the foundation of it all is, of course, communism, Marxism, right? That's, where they get their oppressor-oppressed narrative from, right? So Turtle Island, of course, they're all for decolonizing, whatever that means. What is decolonizing? What is that exactly? Is that just you pick everything up and just take it back to Europe? No, it's not. They still want all that stuff. They just want to run it. Of course, they still want cars. They still want houses. They want electricity. They want modern medicine. They want all the conveniences of modern life. They want air conditioning in the summer. They want heat in the winter, right? They want all of that. They just want to run it. That's what decolonization means. Decolonization just means taking control of everything so that you can turn your civilization into a Marxist hellhole. Turtle Island. See, it's not Turtle Island, though. It's not. They're lying to the children. Lying to them. I mean, I'd like to see the lies they're telling them about Palestine as well. From Turtle Island to Palestine, occupation is a crime. So, okay, so they're saying that Canada and Israel, Gaza are the same thing. I liked it better when Gaza wasn't in Canada. I kind of preferred that when we knew these were different places, completely different cultures, not the same thing at all. The adults appear to be wearing keffiyehs and face coverings in the footage. Of course they are. Of course they are. They're all cult members. Independent MP Kevin Vuong spoke out against the field trip, saying it was a violation of trust and that any teachers who lied about what the event was about should be held to account. They should be fired. All of them. Quote, they lied about the purpose of the field trip. They lied about what students would do. The Toronto District School Board teachers who lied to Toronto parents must be held accountable. They should all be fired. It is not clear what school was involved in the reported incident. I don't want them brainwashing children into their political activism, their one-sided political activism. This is just an utter and total disgraceful betrayal of trust. But are these people soulless? Are they psychopaths? At no point do they say to themselves, what we're doing is unethical. Have we thought about that? Have we thought about how unethical it is what we're doing? Trying to brainwash children into our cult? I say cameras recording every single second of every class in Canada from now on until they can get rid of this. This is shocking. This is a disgrace. This is an abomination. I know it's not every teacher. We don't know what percentage it is. So we don't know. Everything's kept secret. If it's 1%, it's 1% too many, and that needs to be removed. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.